Ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, it is your boy Svenny-D bringing you another gameplay commentary. We are playing some Destiny like I have been, because I know you guys couldn't have told that by yourselves by looking at the video, the gameplay in the video, or the watermark in the bottom right hand corner. But so you do know, now we're playing Destiny, and I'm actually playing as I'm doing this commentary, and guess what I just got? A legendary hand cannon. Ballin', gangsta. What's happening, yo? What's happening? Anyways, I'm sorry, I got a little crazy there. I wanted to do a video about an article I read pertaining to console exclusivity. Now, me being part of PlayStation Nation and being a loyal PlayStation gamer for years now, this was a very, very, very sour term, especially for those who are fans of the Call of Duty franchise. Now, if you're not familiar with what console exclusivity is, it's when one console is given the benefit or perk of getting some sort of content before the other. For instance, Call of Duty has been notorious in the PlayStation community because Xbox always gets their content 1 month before PlayStation and PC. So, you know, it's kind of cool. I think that it is a really shitty concept. I mean, it's really to, you know, whoever the highest bidder is, that your console is going to get exclusivity. So, you think if I play that console, that's good for me. Well, the guys at Bungie and Activision are giving certain types of content, playable missions, expansion packs, whatever it may be, they are giving PlayStation an entire, from what I'm reading, this might not be 100% accurate, but they are giving them right around a year, a little less than a year, for certain content. So say for instance, PlayStation is going to have some content hitting in the next few months by the end of this year that Xbox One players will not be getting until fall of 2015. I could sit here and be a cocksucker and say, ha, but I'm not going to do that, because honestly, I feel for you guys. I know how it felt being, you know, a PlayStation person and having to wait a month, let alone a year. This is bullshit. Now, like I said, this is, some people on PlayStation might think this is great, which it is, but as a gamer altogether, this is fucked. It's going to cause a lot of problems, and people have to realize, if you're part of PlayStation Nation, which obviously is superior to the X-Boners, if you're part of PlayStation Nation, 1, you have a bigger penis. 2, your IQ is probably a shit ton higher. But with all that said, this is bad for gaming altogether, because at the end of the day, regardless if you game on the PlayStation, the Xbox, PC, the Wii, the Game Boy, Sega Saturn, Atari, it doesn't matter, because the beautiful thing is that you, my friends, you are gamers, alright? And it's cool to have, you know, some kind of friendly competition, yada yada yada, but at the end of the day, if Activision and Bungie are willing to do it to Microsoft and Xbox, who's gonna say that they're not gonna be willing to do it to PlayStation down the road for a different title? I think it's really shitty that I myself can pay $60 for Destiny. My friend fucking Marv Bojangles that plays on the Xbox will pay $60 for his copy, and I will get content a year sooner than he does. And, you know, I know I'm emphasizing a year, guys. It is going to be a little less than a year, obviously, but, you know, anything, I could see this. I could see a week tops. If you're going to be exclusive to a console for DLC purposes, give them a week. Don't give them a month. Don't give them 2 months. Don't give them a year. That's bullshit. It hurts gaming altogether. It really, you know, especially being a big advocate for PlayStation. I've been an advocate for PlayStation since I started playing when the PlayStation 1 came out. It's good that there are 2 juggernaut consoles right now. If it was just the PlayStation or just the Xbox, you're going to see a lot lower content quality. That's kind of like business 101 altogether, when you only have one dominant presence within any kind of industry. they're going to corner the market. They're going to make it so nobody else, they're going to make it nearly impossible to get into that market. And they're just really, when you're kind of top dog and there's no possibility of anyone taking the throne from you, you're not really motivated to bust ass, be innovative, do new things, be original, creative, etc., etc., etc. So, you know, it is good that we do have a multitude of consoles to choose from. It allows them to compete with one another to produce a superior system. So, I mean, the console wars, it's a good thing. As long as there's a war, we are going to be enjoying some pretty kick-ass content. And holy shit. So, I told you guys that I'm playing Destiny right now while I'm doing this commentary. I didn't realize that they had opened up an entirely other section of the tower. I don't know if that's because I did some of the Queen's Reef missions, or, wait, I don't know if that was right, but anyways, I don't know, I just noticed that. Sorry for getting off topic, but, you know, so having Bungie and Activision do this, in my opinion, is going to be bad for gaming overall. I just think that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna cause a lot of unneeded tense moments between the two competitors. And, you know, now here's Sony's thing too. There are very few companies, if any, that have more money to fling around than Microsoft. Sony is an absolute monster of a company, but they definitely don't have as much money as Microsoft. And, you know, they're kind of doing something that isn't too smart. You think they would try to get along and cooperate more so than they would try to bury each other, because realistically now Microsoft to go to the, you know, 3 or 4 biggest developers and just say, you name the price, we will pay it as long as we get exclusivity. And for PlayStation to kind of throw this whole thing, spin it, and throw it in Xbox and Microsoft's face, it's probably going to cause some bad blood, because the whole slogan at the one of the Sony press conference was, play it first, play it better. So, you know, who's to say that Microsoft wouldn't have done the same thing, but we do know for sure when Microsoft has a chance to have exclusivity over PlayStation, they only hit us with a month. Still sucks. I still think it's bullshit, but, you know, I hope this doesn't turn into something more than it needs to be. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the whole console war thing and having exclusivity for a very, very long period of time, especially when, like I said, we're paying $60 or $80 or whatever for the same exact game. I'm just going to get to enjoy the full capacity of that game a lot sooner than those that are playing the Xbox One. But, you know, like I said, I could be a prick and kind of flaunt it and throw it around and act like I'm cool, even though I'm, you know, a 25-year-old gamer. But at the end of the day, we are all just that. We're gamers. We like to play games, have fun, rage, all that good stuff. But anyways, make sure you leave me some ratings on the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, it is your boy Svenny-D. I'm out.